Also, don't mind me. I have some tteokbokki, which I'm going to chomp on. Oh my god, boy. Right, let's go solve some more crimes. I didn't say it was Sims. Oops, I haven't changed this. There you go. No, I wasn't doing Sims, Inzoi. I'm finishing the Dreadful Crimes on Syndicate. Oh my god. I'm on my last mouthful. Which absolutely slaps, by the way. Mmm. Let me just go grab a tissue a sec, I'll be right back. I'm only packing one. Because I usually only wear pajamas like when I sleep, so I usually replace them every week at home because there's literally like hardly any time at all. But I'm taking like a lounge set for when we're just like sat around. Yeah, I have an everything shower. Well, an everything shower to me is like every Sunday, so. Because, like, TMI, but I don't sleep in pajamas when I'm at home, so that's what I'm just used to. So I suppose I should take two, really. just underway. Sometimes no. I find it uncomfortable, like they wrap around you. I always feel like really constricted when I'm in pajamas. Like I can, but it's just not as nice as when it's not.
There you are. This could be interesting. There's no shortage of firearms in this neighborhood.
I suspect the solution will turn on geometry, timing, and human nature.
There may be a penny dreadful in it. Look into it, won't you?
Sure. Louis Prescott, killed by a single bullet that entered his chest, passed directly through his heart and exited from his back. Ew. Spread in a way that indicates the direction of the bullet. So it's from that way. Is that the bullet? No, that's a banner for the 11th Regiment of Foot.
I should go back and ask about this. I should return and find out about this.
What?
I believe I
Single
should
white
reinterrogate
tether.
a suspect.
Empty munitions crate clearly marked.
From what I can gather, Prescott was shot almost exactly at 12 o'clock noon. Apparently they put the clock there while doing some repairs. It still runs, I notice. The young lads across the street were fooling with a pistol they'd found. A bullet must have gone astray through the wooden fence. Hit Mr. Prescott smack in the chest. Bloody unlucky for all concerned. When Colonel Prescott retired from the army, he used his connections and started this munitions factory. He wanted the men that served with him to have work when they left the army.
Thanks. Don't know if that was any useful information.
He was a good man. Very honourable. I'm proud to have served under Colonel Prescott in the 11th Foot Gold Coast, Africa. I was on my way here. Had 2 shots I did, right at the stroke of noon. Bullet hole in the clock. That's a new one. It could have already been there when I arrived at noon. Or maybe it was the second shot I heard. Prescott put that up in memory of the time he led a sortie across the Pra River to outflank Ashanti warriors. Things turned out badly that day. Horrific. We lost several of our comrades. Prescott wanted us to remember them.
Cool. Okay, time to go and have a look. Beer. That the bullet exited the courtyard. Oh, no. There's no way that they could have got that through the...
He stood right there on a mark and shot the target. I went to shoot, but there was a loud bang. I was surprised and missed the target completely. It wasn't me who killed the man. I'm no murderer. We found a revolver underneath the lumberyard window. Don't know where it came from.
I can't... Gun.
I should go back and ask about this.
Was it the downstairs? Ooh. I think we need to check out. Excuse me. Just checking there's nothing in here.
Him and me like to insult each other. I was a lieutenant under his command in Africa. I love the army. No one questions you when you wear a uniform. Anyways, every morning when he arrived, we'd call out and joke with each other. I admit it. I sell stolen rifles and pistols. All very hush-hush. Black market. Yeah. Well, Prescott led a flanking sortie that went wrong. Lots of casualties. Some men called the colonel a coward, but it were really just bad luck. Anyway, he resigned. To make amends, he offered work at his factory whenever one of us left the army. I made that shot. Early this morning, Prescott challenged me to plug the 12 from my shot. I missed just slow. No one witnessed it. It was too early in the morning. I brought that gun back from Africa. I was a sniper fighting the Ashanti. I used that gun this morning for Prescott's challenge. It's the only Whitworth we have. I'd never sell it.
Is that it? Oh, so there were 3 gunshots, eh? Yeah, so this 3rd one was the one... Ah, okay, I need to follow the beer.
What's your game?
Sorry. is this? Medicine.
I should go back and ask about this.
Barrel. What? I'm so confused. I do not have the brain for this kind of stuff, to be fair. The flap bears the insignia of the 11th Regiment Foot. Oh. It is a lot of brainage. However, the goose there was a white feather.
Saw him each morning as I drove by. Seemed like a good sort. We lost an entire barrel of beer, damn it. I heard 2 loud bangs, but thought nothing of it. Later I found a bullet hole in a barrel. Imagine that, a bullet hole. My lad Samuel might know more. He's around back, tossing trash in the river.
Wonderful. Just what we love.
Poor lad. Fell on my doorstep a few years ago. He's in a bad way, has some sort of malady. Rides in the back while I make deliveries. Hard worker, very determined.
Oh. I think it was Samuel.
I just drop off beer. Don't pay much attention to people along the way. There was an hole in a barrel. I've got no explanation for that. That's for some sickness I picked up a while ago. Can't remember the name of it.
Okay, that's everyone. So what have we got? We got killed by a single bullet that entered his chest, passed directly through his heart, and exited from his back. Yep. Banner for the 11th. The hole is bloody.
Hello, you okay?
I'm good, how are you?
Need a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
Okay. You're streaming, are you?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
You okay?
Claims Prescott led a bungled military maneuver due either to cowardice. I think it's him.
His goddamn cowardice in Africa got me best friends killed. He should have faced a firing squad.
Very good sleuthing on your part. It's a miracle
we got
anyone
it.
survived, what with all those bullets whizzing about.
Up to the click with you.
Only yourself to blame if something nasty happens. Embarrassing.
Sure you understand, can't do anything about it.
Calm all one. I enjoy letting 10 guineas say,
Yeah, I thought so. A bullet from the shop attic lodged in Prescott's factory clock. A bullet from the revolver was in the beer cart, so the beer cart needed to be there while the two shots were fired, because then he would have shot it at the same time as the kids shot the bullet. Do you get what I mean? Smart. What else have we got? Don't know if we have many left, you know. Yeah, we've literally got one left. Oh no, we have two left. Cool. Oh, we have three left. Oh, four left. Yeah, can't count. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's let me express so. How is that for mystery solving? Am I on the mystery machine level yet? Call me Miss Marple. Those Metre kids in the seat in the van. Don't know so much about
My
Scooby-Doo.
write-up of that last crime was so ingenious that Purlock Publishing tossed me quite a tidy sum. I believe this next one will do even better.
It's baffling. The room was locked. How did the murderer get in and out?
A window? Just a thought. What room is he in? No sign of a struggle, no wounds. Suicide note?
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Thank you. Ooh. Also, getting more of those next time we go to the supermarket. So good. I was gonna let you try some, but you're sleeping.
Okay. I'm trying tomorrow.
We haven't got any more.
Next time.
Next time. Thank you very much.
Fighting.
Thank you.
Why there's no chat?
No one's watching. Only Chloe. And someone else on Twitch. But that's it.
Guys, better watch.
Chloe said hi again.
Alright. Hi, how are you? Hi, bye. Socializing. Yes, I'm good. How are you?
He's good, how are you? Don't know what that even means.
Just chilling. Nice. Chilling. Nice.
She's packed ready for Tuesday.
Right.
Jenny's packed ready for tomorrow.
Nice.
I have not packed ready for never.
Have a good time.
Ooh. Anyway, thank you. And enjoy your peace.
I should go back and ask about
What's
this.
ha? Neighbor to victim.
I should go back and ask about this.
Another neighbor. I can't lie.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Girl, I don't understand the first question. What's the other clue? Oh, right there. A key. Are we going to the basement? Where is said basement? I don't want to interrogate anyone yet. No? Can we not go to the basement? Right. Sorry, sir. I'm in the wrong room. Hello, madam.
Mr. Cashin is dead? I just saw him yesterday. He looked in the peak of health. If you ask me, he paid a bit too much attention to the caretaker's wife. Scandalous, really. They must have seen each other nearly every day.
Oh.
Last night I was knitting in that chair. Then I felt quite sickly and opened the window to clear my head. I certainly didn't hear anything. When the lights quit working yesterday, that sweet Mr. Golden handed out candles to everyone. He's such a nice man.
Who?
Gone just like that, eh? He lived right next door and often came home from his concerts a bit drunk and singing at the top of his lungs. Drove my wife near crazy. I was down in the cellar fiddling with my experiments. Cashin had an eye for the ladies, no question. I was a bit jealous of him, frankly.
Huh.
That belongs to Mr. Golden. He's an awfully nice chap. We let him use our apartment during the day when my wife and I are out tending our shop. He likes to rehearse here where the light's better. I'm an amateur chemist. Henman let me set up a few experiments in the cellar.
I'm just the housekeeper, but Mr. Cashin was a dear friend. Each morning I bring him his coffee. Today his door was locked shut. My husband is the caretaker. We live downstairs. We have the keys to all the apartments, so after knocking, I became concerned and let myself in and found him like this.
Sob.
The lights weren't working. My husband didn't want to waste any candles, so we retired early. It's true. I loved him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me. Mr. Cashin was a respected music critic. A very accomplished man.
Right, okay. We have many, many investigation zones in the same house, I believe. Soot, eh? They working? No, it's taken all of the lights.
I should go back and ask about this.
God, so many things.
I worked very late. So did he. I only met him once or twice in the 2 years I've been living here. I was out giving a benefit recital for unemployed musicians. Several dozen people can attest to my whereabouts. I use them to create an ambience when I hold private recitals.
I think it's him. I think he borrowed the room upstairs, turned the lamps out, bought dodgy, toxic, candles.
Mr. Cashin's dead. Difficult to believe. He led a quiet life. Out at concerts most nights. Shut up in his room writing the rest of the time. He must have been a lonely man. My wife felt sorry for him and helped him as often as she could. I'm in charge of the running and upkeep of the whole building, so I can get dirty now and then. I was just doing some work in the basement.
What's with this basement all the time? Oh, I can... Oh, this is the basement, alright. Weird basement. Beakers, funnels, various chemical compounds. Oh, there's more that I didn't see in there. Beaker of yellow
I believe
liquid.
I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Is this for the gas?
seen this, I should ask more questions. Well now, I didn't ask about this.
So...
I forgot to put it away after I fixed Mr. Golden's music stand yesterday morning. I left it there, and he came to give it back. The gas quit working yesterday. I don't know enough to fix such things safely myself. A man from the company is going to come by tomorrow.
I think it was you. You're not fooling me. Who am I meant to go and check with? Someone else needs questioning again. Someone upstairs. The maid, is it? Yep.
Ah, yes, be careful with that. It can be dangerous. It reacts badly with heat.
Was that everything? Wonderful. Just saw one. Yep, so it's just off in general and am I to decide now? No, I have to continue. Where am I meant to be going? Oh, is it meant to be the... Maybe here? I reckon we need to go and speak to someone. I am trying to continue my investigation, but I don't know where to investigate. I reckon that we need to go outside. Excuse me, I can't leave. There's a mention of oh, I've missed something. One candle. Where's that to? Is that here? Yes, it is. Is that it? Make an accusation. Okay, cool. So... yellow candles. Published a review of a recent concert. Our latest effort, but I'll do chamber orchestra. Okay. I'm also feeling like Miss Marple. I think it's the maid's husband because she was cheating on him with the guy who died, because he gave everyone else white candles, used the poison in the basement to make a yellow candle, turned the gas off so it was like it looked right, and then used the keys on the hooks that he mines in his workroom to access the basement and also do what he needed to do. And his clothes were covered in dirt and soot. And he had a screwdriver. Although I don't know, the screwdriver was probably to do with the gas tank. Yeah, claims she sat in the chair knitting, then felt sick and opened the window to clear her head. Meaning it was coming through the vent so she could smell it, but it wasn't as bad as in the guy's room. Claims he was given a recital. Can be corroborated by the audience. Chemical is dangerous when exposed to heat. Golden was allowed to rehearse in the apartment alone. Who is Golden? Okay, cool. Are we accusing... What's his name? Who are you? You're the musician. We're accusing the... Mr. Henman. Can I have a chat with you again?
I never had any problem with the man. What? With my wife? That bastard.
Oh dear. It's gotta be this guy then.
He destroyed an entire orchestra. All those musicians put out of work. A rancorous old man who had no talent or creativity of his own.
Because he uses the room.
I suspect there was more to that mystery than meets the eye. I'm going to look into it.
Up to the cliff with you!
Golden fashioned, a poisoned candle. Well, that took a turn. Feels a bit like Mary Poppins jumping over the things, the chimneys, the rooftops.
Here's an especially exciting one. Perfect for a penny dreadful.
A famous professor dies twice.
That's once more than usual. Twice as many sales. My name will soon be known across the nation.
I could have just gone in through the door, but here we are. Oh my god.
It's so very awful. The professor died of an heart attack just days ago. Then tonight, I hear pounding at the door. I open it to find him bleeding and in pain. He tried to say something, then collapsed dead. Again.
What?
He kept repeating, Barkesso, Barkesso, over and over. What does it mean?
Cat.
It's unthinkable.
Such a great man. We were still in mourning from the burial. He was buried yesterday in the family plot.
What? My dearest love, I do not understand your father's antipathy towards me. I fear that he will take steps to disrupt our engagement. Please obtain his assurances that no matter if you marry me or no, he will render you. You'll do when the time comes. Well, that isn't very comforting, is it? Damn. What is up here? What is this? What is that? An intricately carved sculpture, evidently of African origin. There is a small recess where something could have been hidden. Okay.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Okay. Or two. A recent letter to Professor Bing from his attorney. My dear Bing, I can certainly amend your will to discourage the marriage of your son with the young lady in question. If, as you suspect, she is driven... Hello.
I should return and find out about this.
Neo KK Ma. A large distinctive spider curled up in death.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
There's just Chloe tonight on Twitch, and that's it. Probably because of the time of the week.
He got that a few days ago. Inside was a statue. I thought it was a marvel, but he told me it was quite common. I don't know who sent it.
So the spider was hiding.
Let's get that out of here. Emmett is definitely afraid
It
of
is a
spiders.
quiet night. Okay, so someone put a spider in the sculpture thingy.
My father was an eminent anthropologist and something of an explorer. He made his name by investigating the practices of a small village in the Congo. His
I know,
colleagues
I've
at the
been missing
university
JR as
often
well.
sent him trinkets from abroad. This is no time
I just
to talk
hope
about
that
the
he
will.
hasn't,
It
like,
is true that my father and my
gone
fiancée
bored
didn't
of
get on, but I'm
my
confident that
content
once he
and
got to
gone.
know her as a daughter-in-law, they would have become friends.
It's the same with oh my god, I'm so bad with names. What was the other guy that used to come on here all the time? That was often around the same time as JR. Who are you?
A lovely man, and quite wealthy. I only wish he had lived to bless my alliance with his son. I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you know whether that change was actually made?
Questionable. Matches cemetery. Okay, I haven't gone to the cemetery yet. Suspiciously nondescript receipt for £7. I'll be back to question her again now. A book?
I should return and find out about this.
Interesting.
I believe I should reinterrogate a suspect.
I agree. So he faked his death. I had a feeling that the spider venom was going to be involved. Well-stocked library of anthropological books. Buy? Many buy.
I should return and find out about this.
Very interesting, I have to say. Professor Silas.
The anthropological sciences have lost a great mind. He revolutionized the field. It is my fond hope that I may inherit his mantle. Which one is that? Sorry, difficult to read. I've lost my spectacles somewhere. I recently traveled to Africa in order to continue studies on the indigenous tribe Professor Bing discovered some time ago.
So what happened to it? The spider. Hope I don't have to go back upstairs to interrogate
An
him.
eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired.
I keep thinking it's David, but I don't think it is.
I'm most vexed about that. A rare specimen of the sort I've been studying for years. It escaped a few days ago, no doubt due to that scatterbrained assistant Virginia. My thesis subject. My South American colleagues tell me that this particular arachnid is only found in the Bolivian Andes. Fascinating subject.
I think it was the guy upstairs then. And he's framing her.
I hoped you wouldn't find that. I'm afraid several of the faculty purchase cadavers for research purposes. It's a fact of university life.
Cemetery. A red lace hanky. Or an embroidered
Did you just
hanky. Four things. So this is one. This is probably where he was buried, right?
I wonder what the other suspects will say to this.
I want to interview him last. So, a coat. Gravedigger's coat. God, why is this so hard? Right, so... Oh. There's a note.
I believe I should reinterrogate a suspect.
Right, so something was agreed. I'm assuming that someone paid someone to... I don't know. Maybe the gravedigger did it. Can't find anything else. Maybe it's all over this side.
He showed up again. First time that's happened in 35 years of grave digging. I saw the son lock the tomb myself. Body snatching? That's an insult. I'd be in the slammer quick as that if I got caught. So I sell a body or two on the side. A man's gotta eat, ain't he? I broke the lock and left him on a barrow just behind his tomb. It was dark, couldn't really see. But some fella come by and carted the old professor off. It's muddy back there. You can likely still see the tracks. It's plain that 7 guineas is a lot for a bloke like me. I'm careful with me pennies and save for a rainy day.
Okay. Where's the tracks, though? Oh, muddy tracks. There we go. There's a lace hanky. Muddy tracks. Someone carted him off. God, quite a way away. Single page torn from... Yes. The saw is bloody. That's probably from his head. Didn't he put it on? Oh, I think I know who it is. Yeah, I know who it is. It's the guy who wanted his books. We need to go back to this. Is the guy who literally said, "Oh, I haven't got my glasses," to like know which one that is at the moment. How can I get in? Ah, this is this one. M.2 investigate here. It's not you, I know it's not you.
Yes, that's mine. I misplaced a similar one, possibly at the funeral. I was so upset.
It's not you. Can't remember which one said it.
An eminent colleague. He wrote prolifically. Probably no one will ever amass the amount of knowledge he acquired.
And he's got his glasses. It's the guy upstairs. He says he's been to Africa recently.
I required his knowledge in order to become the greatest anthropologist in the British Empire, and his beloved tribe of savages provided the method.
That Professor Silas was particularly cunning and gruesome. Mr. Raymond will be thrilled.
On to the next. How many have we got left? Where are we? I think we can walk. Can I steal a horse and cart? Any horse and cart. Any time now. Probably have so much money. 31,000. Ah, there's an empty one.
That's it.
We got our big girl brains on today to be solving these.
Atta go.
Oh my god, what the hell was his name? Peter? No.
There you go. There you are.
Lad, you cannot just stop in the road, honestly. Missing detective, eh?
This is one that's most promising.
An important detective is missing. Skullduggery is surely afoot.
Solve it, and I'll write it up quick as you please.
That's right.
Alright, we have to interrogate first, do we?
He's a friend of mine. The whole station is out looking for him as we speak. Ironically, he came here on an investigation himself. Seems several people have gone missing in this part of town. We've had reports of missing people over the last few months. Detective Murphy is just the most recent and the only one who's anybody to speak of.
Hey Saint, how you doing? Hope you are well.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Let's get all the clues first. No clue what that means.
An odd man indeed. He spent a fair amount of time in here, poking around.
God.
Some people around town just seem to vanish. It is mysterious. George delivers that to us. It's amazing. The flowers just grow and grow.
Who is
Sweet
George?
boy. Constantly giving my assistant gifts, a jacket, a handbag, and so on.
Okay.
I saw him going into the barber shop when I was on my way to work. In this kind of neighborhood, people come and go. George is my sweetheart. I think he plans to propose marriage soon. Maybe even today.
Mm-hmm.
Must be about someplace. He's probably got pie-eyed and run off somewhere.
That's unusual.
This George guy is a bit fishy.
He was in here asking about missing people. Buttermeat pie, he did. Stayed and chatted for a few minutes, then headed off to the barber. I'm told that some people have gone missing, but I don't know anything about it. George delivers meat for my pies. Lovely lad. I pay on delivery. I believe he picks it up from
Is
the local
this
butcher
kind
shop.
of like, oh my god, what's it called? Sweeney Todd.
Move it over there.
It is giving Sweeney Todd.
You mean the annoying bloke nosing around? I told him to sod off. I pride myself on the quality of the beef I sell. Somebody selling cheap around here, though, my sales have dropped off. George? I don't know any George.
Cool, so we know it's George. Let's go and have a look at this barber shop. And the leather shop. Absolutely giving Sweeney Todd. Just gonna have a look upstairs a second. He's gonna be making the meat into pies. A sheet of leather with a diamond-shaped hole in it. So, probably the skin of the people that they've killed. Okay. You know it was George. Well, wait, you've played this, or...?
He came in asking lots of questions. I believe I answered them to his satisfaction. I suppose there are a few people I haven't seen in a while. Why would you want to know about him? Stupid boy.
He does deliver
He does
tanned
deliver
leather
tan
on
leather
occasion.
but I really have very little to do with him.
Oh. Sweeney Todd, definitely. 100%. Right, let's go. Let's go meet this guy. Sharpened barber razors. Let me just have a little look around first. Blood? Question mark?
Well now, I didn't ask about this. I lost them.
Ha.
It should. You're absolutely right. What the hell? Just get the fuck out of here before I call for the coppers!
Excuse me, who the hell do you think you are talking to? Oh. Well, well, well. What? How did he get into... Alright. I think I found this too early. Should have interrogated first.
Yeah, I gave him a trim.
Oh, Feeny
He asked
Sardia.
no-ended questions. When I cut his hair, I notices a tattoo right at the base of his neck. A green Celtic cross it was. You're right. Several people have disappeared over the past months. Some of them were customers of mine. I'm trying to quit drinking. Sometimes my hand shakes when I'm given a shave. George was in here earlier, getting an haircut. He wanted to look nice for his girl. He's been seeing Joanna from the flower shop for some time now. Said he's finally saved up enough money to pop a question.
So why can't I... Can I go back and... Yeah, I can now. What was that? Excuse me, sir. Even though I was already here.
What the devil do you think you're doing, barging into me home like this?
Oh, there's 3 clues here? Obviously there's the footsteps. Did this all the wrong way round. I'm so sorry. That's him, isn't it? Oh, George's body. might as well go to the flower shop. Sorry, lads. Let me just pop to the flower shop. Make sure I've got the last clue.
George, I hoped he'd stop by. I want to see his new haircut. You must be at his house. Oh, I do hope he proposes soon.
Sorry, hun, George isn't coming. However, diamond-shaped holes. But why would he have a diamond-shaped hole? Because I thought that would be the... Gives gifts to his assistant, Joanna. I think maybe the leather shop worker. Now call me stupid, because that might be what I am. But there was a specific shaped...
He was coming too close to figuring out where all those people went. They got parceled out to the baker, the florist, and me.
Yes, thought so.
You very cleverly puzzled that one out. A very unpleasant crime. Perfect for one of Mr. Raymond's penny dreadfuls.
Nearly had me. Can't get past me. this the last one now? No, we got 2. God, we got a few, haven't we? Poor George indeed. Who is ready to put the blame on the barber? But it wasn't. But it was not. Don't tell me my stream's playing up.
Here now. Go on.
What is happening? Of course. So strange as to why it does that, honestly. Are we good now, or are we still dropping frames?
Think of that. Crushed by a crate. The most hated man in London.
Can you imagine achieving such a title? One day my brilliance will bring me similar recognition.
Mr. Raymond, what are you talking about?
It's of no consequence. What's important is that this man was hated by many. But who delivered the fatal blow?
True. Touché. Yeah, we're still dropping. No idea why. Think it'll be okay. Honestly, I redid my stream to perform lower last night for Enjoy. It's like the lowest it's been, and yet here we are. So annoying, honestly. Inspection of the bullet wounds indicates 12 minutes. Pocket watch? Broken pocket watch inscribed. Okay. Hang on. 117. want to inspect the box itself. Thank you. Overhead crane, so we gotta go have a look at the crane. Got a footstep. Lovely.
I know the man. He's hated by everyone. Surprisingly, it's not clear what killed him. I find multiple wounds. No need to send many people to jail for killing such a terrible man. What say you only arrest the single person who actually caused his death? He appears to have been stabbed with a perforating weapon, perhaps a spike of some kind. There would be bleeding and it would affect motor control right away, but death wouldn't come for another 6 minutes.
It's like surging for some reason. We've only
I
got
suspect that there is at least one
a quarter
deadly
of an hour, so
toxin in the system.
hopefully it won't keep dropping.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I should return and find out about this.
The man's a right bastard. I hope he's smouldering in hell. I'm not a crane operator. I wouldn't know how to work there. My best chum is maimed for life, and Ashton didn't care a fig. He deserved what happened. Beyond that, I'm mum.
He owned this site and paid us. We all hated him because he looked for any excuse to cheat us out of our wages. I didn't hate him any more or less than my mates. That's around the time I'm given a few minutes to eat something. About then I would have been buying myself an apple at the stand down the street. It's difficult to work properly. You'd have to know what you're doing to drop it at just the right moment.
Okay.
Eddie? Yeah, I taught him how to work the crane a few days ago.
Is that Eddie? Are you Eddie? Yeah. Interesting.
This area's out of bounds. Take another round.
For an apple. Oddly pink, he got poisoned first.
He's my husband. Each day I bring him the household expenses just after he eats his apple. I also brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony, the one with the special scepter. Of course, he wasn't going to take me along. I often tie up my hair around a knitting needle. What business is it of yours?
Okay. Strange, but fine.
He stopped by here every day at the exact same time. He'd buy an apple and try to cheat me out of tuppence. But then most folks do that. Yeah, that sounds right. Came by for an apple. He was there when we heard the crate hit the ground.
Okay. Next is the pub.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Ashton stops in front of this pub every afternoon to check on business rumours. Something of a bastard, Ashton. Told me he had a bit of jam on the side, if you know what I mean. Wife didn't know about it. Well, The bit of jam wants out, but he won't let her. That's the sort of fellow we're speaking of. That was Ashton's doing. The man had it in for me. He paid workers to wreck my machines. Cost me a fortune. As long as he was around, I'd never prosper. As a matter of fact, I do carry a revolver at all times. It can be a dangerous neighborhood for a wealthy fella such as myself. This proves nothing.
Okay. Saw that. Now we follow footsteps again. Takes pills, discards box. 12 minutes. It's 15. Leaves pharmacy at 102.
I see him here every day. He can be unpleasant, but I don't really know him.
Thank you, Mary, for nothing.
He's been coming to me for years. He arrives precisely at 1 o'clock and leaves 2 minutes later. He takes a bluish medication every day and prefers that I administer it. Mary is a trusted assistant. As far as I know, she's completely above board. Today, she swept the shop and prepared some medications. She also fetched herself an apple from the apple stand.
Okay.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
Who are re-interrogating him?
This really is none of your business. He came to me for his blue medication. I gave him blue medication.
I think it was... Have I got everything now? Nope, no I haven't. Another back to the apple stand. What are we thinking so far? Because I have my suspicions. Took apple.
Girl who works at the pharmacy? Yeah, she slipped me an extra threepence. She had a special apple just for Mr. Ashton. I gave him that one when he come by. Mr. Ashton did look strange-like. Eyes all yellowish. And then he turned pale after he bit into the apple. Almost green, really.
And there we have it. We have to go back again. I'm just wondering if one of them also can use a crane.
Quite right. I asked the apple seller to give him a special apple. Is that a crime? He was a horrid man. That's all I have to say.
Why have we gone back and forth? No, we have to... something else in the Apple stand. Oh no, hang on. Yeah. Or speak to someone else, apparently. Oh, the wife.
Very well. I found out about his dalliance with that girl from the pharmacy. It's not the first. Divorce is all but impossible given his influence with the clergy.
It was the girl. Alright. What are we thinking? Because... Alright. Puncture wound to the gut, a bullet wound in the back, and the victim's skin has an odd green pallor along with yellowing around the eyes. Such a wound would cause death in 12 minutes. Erratic movement after 2 minutes and death after additional 9 minutes. So what time did he go to the Apple stand? Erratic movement. So it wasn't the blue colour. Thomas Reese, pharmacist. And what time did he leave the Apple stand? Apple 109. So it was the shot, but we don't know who shot him. Yes, but it didn't kill him. Is Eddie? No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, he also said that he trained Eddie. She doesn't really know him. Well, that's a lie. So confused. Maybe it's Mr. Hendricks. Oh, she could have stabbed him in the gut. Oh my god, there's so many people. So he got poisoned by Mr. Reese, who gave him the blue tablet and then left, but the time that it would take to kick in was not the correct time. Notes that today she prepared medications among other duties. She also went to the apple stand for an apple. Confronted by the letter, he notes that only Ashton came to him. Maybe it was Mary because she wanted to get out of it. Right, let's go accuse Mary. If not, I think it's Mr. Hendricks because he delivered the fatal blow. But these are two I'm gonna accuse you, babes.
I'm not that clever with poisons. It's pure luck that I'm the one that killed him.
No, okay. Next, I think, is Mr. Hendricks. Because, like I said, the pills weren't... Yeah, it's probably him, actually, which is the least...
I didn't shoot him where it counts, but he bled out before anything else killed him. I should win something.
What? Then goes Eddie, then. This is not going well. And then, if it's not Eddie, it's the wife. She lied.
It was me for certain. I watched the crate fall and crush him. He was still moving when it hit.
Who the bloody hell is it then? Who are you?
What on earth? I can assure you, I have taken the Hippocratic
It's the
Oath
wife,
and
then.
have never broken it.
Hey, Pralin. Ooh, nice. How did they go? Did you win?
I'll be the toast of the town.
A very unpleasant fellow. But what was that business about a knighthood ceremony? In any case, Mr. Raymond will have a story for Purlock Publishing.
Wealthy business owner John Ashton was murdered not once but 5 times. I still don't understand. That did not go very well. So we got 1 there, 2 there. So we got another 3. Should we do another one? Oh, nice. Should we do another one or leave it here? Last one. Okay, cool. And then we'll be moving on to Origins in the next one, which is after I come back from Hollybob's. I'm literally spending tomorrow, like, just making sure that everything is ticked off before I go, like, such as my coaching stuff and all that. Yeah, might as well. True. True. Have I even come to the right place? Because, like I said earlier, someone's requested coaching from me and has chosen like the last time possible to request it.
Some trap found something down there. Looks like foul play.
Not complaining, but like, you know. Male body dressed in the manner of a wealthy businessman. He's wearing only one shoe. The man has sustained multiple fractures indicating a fall. No identifying documents. Yeah, and I haven't had one
Hear the
up until
splash,
now.
and right quick pulled this bloke out of the shallows. Dead as a mackerel. I live there now, if you can call it living. I lost my job, didn't I?
Yes, I do.
No need for the likes of me when a machine can do the work.
Okay. Dragged body. No, I'm not, I don't think. I don't have time, to be fair.
I should return and find out about this.
A nice warm coat like that on a dead man? What do you expect? I snatched it before somebody else came along to nick it. Like you.
Bro, you'll be with me anyway. You can just watch it when you get back. No, I'm just thinking, like, that's a good point, actually. Because I'm leaving my account with nothing on for, like, a while. Maybe I should try. It's only if I have time, though. I'm not gonna purposely, you know, purposely like force myself to record something, because I'm already doing all of my coaching stuff and it'll just be too much otherwise. I think that's fair, do you? A watch, of course.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
Oh, God.
I should go back and ask about this.
Oh Christ, I'm gonna break stuff. Sorry, hun. Totally did not mean to do that.
The midnight train? That must be the 616. Stops in the station down the road. If you hurry,
Yeah.
it might still be there.
I'll see if I have time to do anything tomorrow. Maybe I can do like, I don't know, an Inzoi recording of something, I don't know. What would you like to see on that? Would you like some Korean style houses to be built as videos? Would you like some Let's Plays? But like they'll only be small series based on maybe achieving the goals of that the Inzois want to achieve, or I could do like a legacy challenge where I can like continue a generation of people that all have different goals throughout their family lines, or I could do nothing because I've already got so many things going on, but then that's not very good because Inzoid's such a new thing that I could benefit off of it, you know? And much better than Sims, so I might as well get used to it now before more stuff happens and more stuff comes out.
You better hurry. It's leaving right now.
Hang on, wait, what? What? Where is it? How do I get there? Oh, this train. Oh, there's nothing in this one.
Odd thing was, some noises on the roof woke me up briefly. You say someone was thrown from up there? You have to be a very strong fella to drag someone up onto the roof. Killian was on this train. Cool. I used to work in his foundry. I never even seen him. None of us workers ever knew what he looked like. Vivian had another of her dupes in her compartment by then. After that, I remember people going past me from time to time, but I was half asleep.
Where is it? Up on the roof? It is indeed up on the roof. There's his boot. We found the boot. No. This is at the boot. Cool. What do you think, Chloe, about what I just said?
Nothing unusual. A couple of passengers came in and had a sort of business meeting. One of them was buying a lot of drinks for the other, and then they started to argue. But Vivian went over and joshed them out of it.
So you can't sleep, baby, I know. Let's let me express so. Which bit? The building or the... I don't know. in Wales. Notes that Killian is well known for replacing workers with machinery.
I believe I should re-interrogate a suspect.
And I think based on what's available in Zoy at the moment,
as far as I
you
knew,
can only do
nothing
like
unusual
small
happened until you came aboard with this story
videos
of a murder.
and like playthroughs.
I was tidying up in the passenger car. Around midnight, Vivian ran through. She thought someone was looking for her. Just another wealthy passenger. They're all pretty much the same.
Through we go. Interrogate.
Oh, well, it's a noisy train. Plenty of passengers have trouble getting to sleep, so I keep sedative here behind the bar, yeah? Peter, nice bloke. Came here after being sacked from a foundry a few months ago. I'll tell you, he looked white as a ghost after he served the businessman.
Oh.
Peter worked with me at the foundry. He's a very strong bloke. I got my arm mangled in one of the damn machines they put in. Then Killian sacked the old crew. Peter, he helped me get hired as train staff.
Good to know. Maybe we can have a bit of a conversation about it, Chloe, on Holly Bob's, so I can make a plan.
Drinks in the dining car with Killian. We had business dealings in the past. It was a pleasant surprise to discover him on this train. I suppose there were some disagreements, but there always are when a great deal of money is involved. I felt unusually tired and came back here to get some sleep.
Okay, so he planted sleeping pills. Oh. Killian will be on to Cardiff. Hey, hey, hey. Sign the papers, you must prevent him. Of course, Wales had to be in here. Small ivory plated Derringer chamber for 2 bullets, but 1 is missing. Next, who are you? Sam?
Mr. Wolf had a few with Mr. Killian. Then the young lady invited herself over to have a glass with him. Mr. Wolf bought him drink after drink. Then they got angry. But the young lady come over, and it's obvious that Mr. Killian was interested in a rendezvous, like. Around about 11:30, Killian and her left together. I've been Mr. Wolf's valet for going on several years. He's frail and needs a man like me to help him about. Mr. Wolf became terribly tired, even though he'd only had 1 drink. He toddled off to bed well before midnight. I stayed in the dining car for a few drinks with the barman.
Sam, he's a trusted valet. He's terrifically strong, which makes him useful in many situations.
Okay. How goes it, Viv? Hook any more fish? Is a lovely caper you got?
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this. I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
Nothing unusual at all. I had a drink with some gents and then retired to my sleeper. Someone slipped a note under my sleeper door a few minutes before midnight. It said I should come to the dining car. I went, but only Ryan and Wolf's man were there, and they were both drunk. The rich fellow, I did talk with him. Very charming. But a single woman has to be careful, you know? Did something happen to him? Oh, all right. I flirt with rich blokes and the barman slips them a mickey. I take them back to my sleeper and they nod off before I have to do anything shameful. They wake up thinking they had a night of fun and had me a few quid. That's what happened with Mr. Killian, but he was gone when I come back from looking for the man who left the note.
Okay. So what I think is he did it. No, not him.
The young lady. She and Killian hit it off famously. Embarrassing, really.
That one. Clever little minx. She and the bomb had got a little scam going. I think everyone on the staff knows about it.
Oh, so you think it's Vivian, but then it's not.
She's a frequent passenger, that one. Hangs about with the wealthier sort. Likes to entertain them, if you take my meaning.
Yeah, I helped Vivian fleece the dupes. I slipped a pill in the wine for the table. Both gents got sleepy, but Vivian picked the richest one.
Is this Peter then?
She rides the train often. She's very friendly with the other passengers.
Is that everyone? Right. Right. Matthew Killian. Yeah, he's not the thing. States. Okay. I think it was I think it's Peter. Is that you?
I gave him what he deserved.
Yeah, I thought so.
The man was heartless.
There we have it.
I believe something larger is afoot. A lot of murderous anger concerning industrialists. Might be something to look into.
Up to the click with you.
Thought so, yep. We've done well today. We have how many left? 2. I think that's a good place to call it. But I won't be returning back to this, so I hope you enjoyed, and the next time that we do this, I'm just thinking now, maybe I could do the other two tomorrow and just make that a video, like finishing that off, before I uninstall, and maybe if I have time for another video, I can make an introduction to a potential Inzoi series or something like that. We'll see anyway. I don't want to make any promises because I might not get around to it. If you want it as a stream, but it'll be like a lot earlier in the day and it'll probably only last an hour, not even that, maybe 45 minutes. So I don't know whether that might be better as a video. Yeah, just let me know. And yeah, I'll try and fit everything in, but I don't know how it's gonna go tomorrow because I also have a podcast to make, 3 mini podcasts to make on top, a blog post to put out, Instagram reels to make, and Instagram posts to make in preparation for going away, so I can see what I can do on my gaming channel and I will try my best. Yeah, no worries Chloe, if I do end up streaming just for 45 minutes, which isn't a very good way to stream, but you know, it could be a nice closure for this game, I will let you know. Other than that, I will see you all next time. I am away on holiday next week, which I will be putting a post out for anyway, but just FYI for people, if you don't hear anything off me, that's why. And I will try my best to get a video out, a video recorded tomorrow for the middle of the week, so that there's some things from me and it's not just complete silence. Anyway, other than that, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and following. I also have a podcast channel, so please go and check that out. The link's in my bio in both Twitch and YouTube. I also have a Discord, so if you're not connected. If you haven't joined that, then please consider doing so. That is also in my channel bios, because that gives you a good update on what I'm up to, when I'm going to stream, things that I'm interested in, what I'm going to be doing next, and just some general discussions. We also have some book channels in there, pet channels, writing channels, you name it, we got it, or you suggest it, we'll get it. But yeah, other than that, I will see you all next time, and enjoy the rest of your week.